Fucking around here. Sup gonna be stinking, nigga.
Alright, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Tonight, we're gonna follow up. This part 2. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm explaining the trials and tribulations about being short. And this one tonight is crazy. I got something I'm gonna talk about, right? I'm gonna talk about when I caught a rat in my trap. And what I mean by a rat in my trap, right? I'm talking about I caught a nigga in my bitch crib. And I gotta emphasize that it was her crib because I was staying with her. Let that be known first, right? But check it out. So I had a bullshit job, right? Working in Fresh Direct and shit. And my mom's had just died. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like, let's say 3 days ago before the incident. And it was crazy because I usually get off at 6 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So I got off early and I came home and I was like, let me not go through the door right now. Let me try something a little more innovative. So what I did was I said, I ain't gonna go through the fire escape. You know what I'm saying? Because the fire escape, people lock that shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't leave the fire escape unlocked. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me do something more creative. So if anybody's from the Bronx out there or lived in a tenement building, y'all know how the bricks on the side, you gotta climb up. You can climb up the bricks because it's a space. It's like a gap in between the bricks, right? So boom. I think I went up to the 4th floor fire escape, right? Boom. Jumped on the thing, jumped on the ladder, went up. Got to the 4th floor. We was on the 5th floor, right? So I said, let me do this. I got to the 4th floor joint. I went over outside. I started creeping along the edge. And then I went up and I said, ooh, the bathroom window is open. Everybody know about the little bathroom windows, right? So I pulled the bathroom window down. And after I pulled the bathroom window down, I tumbled in the top window. I tumbled in like a ninja, like a ninja turtle. I just tumbled in, boom, 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 boom. Balled all up in the motherfucking shower curtains and all that. I jumped up, and lo and behold, my bitch had a nigga in the crib. And y'all want to hear some funny shit? The nigga looked at like a knockoff me. The nigga was a light-skinned knockoff me, y'all. A fake karate kid. So I tumbled in, boom, 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 boom. Shocked they ass. Because she used to work for the post office. So she had to go to work. So I shocked they ass, nigga. Word. I shocked the shit out of them. They was motherfucking surprised. I jumped up. I stood up. I said, oh, this the motherfucker you want to motherfucking be cheating on me with? I smacked the shit out of her. And then me and that nigga commenced to start brawling and fighting. Right there, I already knew it. Game over. It's on. It's on and popping. We start tussling. Nigga, I must have fought this nigga for about 3 hours. I tore the whole fucking crib up, my nigga. I tore the whole fucking crib up. And I'm thank God that my daughter was not there. Because I would never want to have to see that shit. Yo, we was fighting, bro. But no lie, it had to be about 3 hours. Yo, we was fighting so long, y'all, that I done bit this nigga up. I done tried to do everything. I tried to bite his dick off, no homo. I was going crazy. I couldn't believe it. And then my mom's had just died. I was furious. Let me tell you something, B. I bit this nigga in the chest right here so hard, I tried to rip skin off this nigga. You hear what I'm saying? We fought so long that me and him went in the bathroom and we was friends. Yo, pass me the alcohol. You thirsty? Pass me a cup. Yo, you need a Band-Aid for that? I'm like, yeah, nigga, that's my bitch. That's my bitch. That's my forever bitch. Boy, oh boy. Let me tell you something, man. When a woman's fed up, it's nothing you could do about it. When she's fed up, it's over. I had to learn that shit the hard way. And my mother always told me, all this cheating you out there doing, you doing the wrong to all these girls. Nigga, when that shit come back to you, you better not fucking cry like a little bitch. I said, big facts. Big facts, ain't no crying now. I done made that bed, I gotta lay in it, right? Let me tell y'all something. That shit stained my brain. Because my mom had just died, rest in peace. It was just the ending of 145th and Broadway. So we wasn't getting no money like that. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't none of these Dipset niggas, none of these niggas helped me bury my mother. I did that shit by myself. You feel me? I don't know how I figured this shit out because I'm not a scammer, right? But I concocted a scam where I had basically did a tax return for a couple bandos so I could send my mother away, right? She wanted to be cremated and shit. And let me tell you something, boy. I thought I was taking a loss, man, but this shit turned out to be a whole fucking lesson, bro. This shit turned out to be a whole fucking lesson because what don't kill you make you stronger. And it's like I always thought to myself, like my moms wouldn't want to see me go out like Willie Lump Lump. She would want to see me, hold it down and do better. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, right after that, it's like I could never. This bitch always kept fucking with this nigga, yo. You know what I'm saying? And I think he was a drug dealer or some shit like that. We tried to line him up. You know what I'm saying? This little motherfucker was smart though. He was a smart motherfucker. We tried to line him up. Shout out to Lamonte. I know you motherfucking know that story, right? Shout out to everybody on the Map Media checking in, salute. Shout out to everybody on Facebook checking in, salute. Y'all haven't been seeing me like that because I'm chopping it up and I'm doing business over on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like doing business over here like that because you can't really get to a bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do business over on YouTube a lot. I'm a YouTube stepper. So y'all niggas is looking for me and y'all don't find me and y'all don't see me dropping videos on here. That's because I'm a YouTube stepper. I'm stepping on YouTube. You know what I mean? I ain't got time for this shit. This right here was just a feature of me just hitting the broadcast button, like the destination on where I want to go. You feel what I'm saying? So as soon as I get to the top floor, I just jump in the seat and I just hit the destinations and I just go where I want to go. You know what I'm talking about? But let me tell you something, babe. Right after that, I was so fucked up in the head, lost my moms, lost the fake riches I thought I had, right? So I thought I was taking losses, but I didn't know that God was setting me up for a lesson. You know what I'm saying? And also, matter of fact, I remember I was working construction. I tried to go work a construction job. The fresh direct shit happened first because I tried to get that job, but that shit didn't work out, right? So I tried, she kept telling me, you need a job, we need stability, we need this, we need that. Bitch, you know I'm a motherfucking hustler, that's how you met me, ho. You were selling crack, I showed you how to do it better. But anyway, so I went and got a job doing security at Uncle Q's coalition, shout out to Uncle Q. You know what I'm saying? And they was giving me like a little $400-500 a week. But I was smart enough to, sour just came out, so I was selling sour, so my check was double that every week because I was giving out credit and all that. You know what I'm saying? I know how to count. And I had fell off a scaffold on my head, cracked my head open and shit. Almost took a dirt nap. Fucking doctor told me if you was 20 pounds heavier, you'll be paralyzed. I said, what? So it's a reason for me to be short. So it's a, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. So the doctor just told me, if you was 5 feet taller, motherfucker, if you was 20 pounds heavier, motherfucker, your ass would have been paralyzed. And you would have been shitting in a bag. I said, for real? He said, hell yeah. He said, you better count your blessings. God got you here for a reason. And you got a bigger purpose. So I took that shit and ran with it. You feel me? And that's right when the bitch kicked me out. The bitch kicked me out, y'all. Told me to pack my shit and go. Quiet as kept, I was living in my car. R.I.P. to Yolanda. I was going to Yolanda's mom's house taking showers, switching my outfits up. You know, I'm always funky, fresh, so they can't even tell when a nigga's fucked up or if a nigga's doing good or doing bad. You ain't never gonna be able to tell. I remember the commercial, raise your hands if you're sure, never let them see you sweat. Head and shoulders, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And bro, the bitch made me get a job and it almost resulted to me dying. And it's crazy because I wound up getting a lawsuit off of that injury. I had to get some injections in my back and all that. And I was working off the books. So mad people was like, yo, you can't get no money off the books. I'm like, what? Yes, I can. They like, no, you can't. I'm like, yes, I can. They like, no, you can't. I'm like, yo, bro, watch this. I went and seen a lawyer, and shout out to Dr. Cesarski. This cracker showed me so much love, put me in position. He got me $250K. Shout out to Dr. Cesarski for getting me that $250,000. It came in handy, and I used it wisely. And let me tell y'all something. After that money came, oh my God, did the vouchers come? All type of cousins that I ain't even knew I had start hitting me up. It was unbelievable. And you know it was funny? You know it was funny? I looked out for everybody. Awesome. I looked out for everybody. He keep asking me, where the money at? Where the money at? Why y'all niggas counting my money? And let me tell you something. The same chick that put me out put me on motherfucking child support. Oh yeah. Yes, she did. And let me tell you something. Word to the wise. All you motherfuckers that got a child support beef out there, and you think you're gonna play that role where you can't work and all this and all that, the judge is gonna put a decision against you. And when you get that decision, you gonna have to pay it. It's gonna arrear up, nigga. So if you ain't paying it every week, it's gonna arrear up. You feel me? My shit went up to like 38,000. You heard me? Now, mind you, I done gave her bad wild bread. Hey, you know what's funny? I think what really sparked her to make her want to come get child support from me was because I had got a new, pretty young thing. And my new pretty young girlfriend, she was jealous of. She had to be. She had to be. Because she turned around and went and tried to get a young nigga. And wound up having a baby by the young nigga, but I ain't have a baby by the young thing. You understand what I'm saying? And I think it's just a lot of hate involved. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, hate me, you doing something right. Is that a fact? And I'm telling y'all straight up, this baby mother of mine, She runs around and deals with all the people that I used to deal with. She has no connections. The only connections she had was the ones she met while fucking with me. And let me tell you something. I'm not gonna say, because sometimes I might fail, but I try to stay and stand up and never put our business out in the street. None of these niggas know the type of relationship me and her got, or none of these niggas know the type of relationship me and her don't got. So a lot of people might assume that I fuck with her like that. But let me tell y'all something. I don't fuck with her like that. And let me tell you, I had to go through all this while being short. And let me tell you something. This shit can hurt your pride. It can scrape your ego. Understand? It can start to chip away at your manhood. And once that happens, operation shutdown. You know what I mean by operation shutdown? I mean, you will shut down spiritually, mentally, even physically. Man, let me tell you, when she put me out that house, B, I had to resort to one of the grimiest shits I had to do. I had to take a nigga bitch. For real. And it ain't even funny, but I had to take a nigga bitch. But I ain't gonna lie, I think I did it respectfully because I looked for a real weak link. It was this little Dominican bitch that lived around the corner. She had a daughter, you know what I'm saying? And she was feeling me, and her man wasn't never home, the baby father. So, you know, we chopping it up, you know what I'm saying? And she told me that this nigga sucked a nigga dick in jail. Once she told me that, I said, oh yeah, he's a lame. He don't deserve to live. He don't deserve to be in this crib. Then she told me he was smoking dust. Then she told me the icing of the cake. They was on the train one day, and the nigga seen some other nigga who was like, what up, nigga? You don't know me? Come here, called him by another name and all that. Yo, bro, some real gay shit had happened. You know what I'm saying? And then after the nigga punked him and the nigga got off the train, the nigga sat down with the girl. He said, yo, listen, see that nigga right there? I sucked his dick in jail. I said, get the fuck out of here. Yo, my nigga, that shit blew my mind. That shit blew my mind. So I said, fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is. I'm in the street, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, somebody got to get a frown in order for you to get a smile. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And I wound up moving in the crib, and I did it right. I did the dishes, I cleaned the stove, I cleaned the kitchen, I held it the fuck down. And when my kids came through, she held my kids down. Salute to Linda, man. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a real time in my life. And the funny thing what happened with that, that's right when that bread started coming in. So them workers' comp checks start coming in. They give me that back pay. They gave me about 14 bands. That bread start coming in. And I told Shorty, I said, yo, listen, my nigga. Nobody hustles to stay the same, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm fitting to upgrade. You want to get about these projects? We take about these projects. She was too stuck on that stupid ass one bedroom. She had the projects. Homegirl was stuck. I told her, you got to get ready to move on, man. Hot stepper, man. I mean, I'm ready to go. You can rent this shit out and put that money in another little account. People don't know how to think, my nigga. A lot of people I ran into this lifetime, bro, don't know how to count. You know how many times I be out on the grind and niggas miscount money, give me more money? I'm not gonna say that. You know why? I used to say shit. I used to be the nice guy. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it. Finders, weepers, losers, motherfucking weepers. Finders, keepers, motherfucker. Because let me tell you something. A motherfucker will do it to you. And I'm not saying you gotta do it just because they'll do it to you. But I realized they don't appreciate when you don't do it to them. They don't appreciate it. They don't appreciate it. You ain't teaching the motherfucker like that. If you let me tell you something. If you motherfucking try to help everybody, you stopping them from learning. How about that? How about that? So it's like you gotta let them fuck up. Let them fuck up, bro. Word. I always was that nigga, bro. Like anybody in my car, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the short nigga. I got the Benz, right? Niggas is in my car. New York City bus will clip my doors, some shit, right? I tell my niggas to switch seats real fast to try to put them in position to get bread. When it's all said and done, when we going to see lawyers, I'm taking them to the good lawyers. And these lawyers like, wait a minute, I represented you before, so now this is conflict of interest. And now they drop me and take their case. You get what I'm saying? On some real sucker shit. But you know, it's not losses, it's lessons. And these are the things that I be having to go through. You know what I'm saying? Being short. Talking to motherfuckers, telling nigga, yo, listen, this is how you do this. This is how you do that. Motherfucker won't listen. Motherfucker look at you like you beneath them. This has been the problem. Only if you short, you gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? If you not short, this episode ain't for you. You know what I mean? You gotta just get lost. Or hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, subscribe for more content. Sort of like this. You get me? Yeah, man. Y'all know what to do. Hit the button. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to slow wind. I'm trying to take my time. I ain't trying to rush. I'm American. I'm not Russian. You feel me? And boy, oh boy. I think though, one thing though, if you a short nigga and you think you a gangster, you dead already. You dead already, or you in jail. If you short and you thought you was gangbanging, you dead or you in jail. And let me tell you why. Because you'll be pushed to the limit. They'll stroke your ego. They would stroke your ego, make you kill something. If you ain't kill something, they'll make you kill something. You have to let it go. You have to let it go. I ain't gonna lie, if it wasn't for God, maybe I would have probably ventured off more to that way. Because as a younger kid, I know I try to fit in and do a lot of shit. I just try to be more thoughtful and more precise and more calculated in making decisions. That's probably why I stood out from them, or probably why they liked me and kept me around. Now we different. We're talking about tall guys and short guys. That's what we talking about right now. That's what I'm comparing it to. So that way you understand exactly what I'm talking about and what I'm doing. Because everybody know me, they know I'm short. And yeah, I think I got a short man's complex. I think I got a Napoleon complex. I think maybe just through all these years, I might carry it well. You know what I'm saying? I know when to use it. I know when to turn it on, and I know when to turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Because if you not knowing when to turn something off, you gonna get turned off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. For more content like this, we working. Shout out to On The Map family. Shout out to everybody that's subscribing to the other page, Keys to the City Vlogs, where I'm gonna start showing you what I got going on in my life. Cause guess what? I'm outside. Keys to the city.